Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Once again, warm welcome and thank you for always coming back to my YouTube channel and watching my video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please like my videos, and also have a notification bell down below as well. After subscribe, then press the notification bell so that every time I upload the video, you can be able to be the first one to be notified. And please share the video, leave your comment too. I would like to hear from you. What is your opinion about the video? I know a lot of people are sending messages to me like, yeah, the video has helped. Leave the comment down below so that we can share the community in large how this video has actually helped you. So today I'm going to speak about the myth about drug abuse and addiction. The myth about drug abuse and addiction. Of course, once again, my name is Jerry Mbowen. Let me introduce me to yourself, if you're here especially for the first time. I went from being a drug addict and heroin. From being a heroin addict and for 11 years. In my last 1.5 years of my life, I live in the street as a berry. And currently I am going into my 17 years clean. Praise God for that. I'm author of a book called 11:59:59 and Ex-Junk Last Minute Victory. I'm married with one wife. I always say that I'm married with one wife, and my wife is taller than me. I'm also a certified life coach. I'm a drug counselor. I'm a fitness trainer. I'm a mentor as well, mentoring people who are wanted to achieve and become better to what they're doing. So that is in a nutshell who I am. I'll leave my in my description box below the information to read more about me if you wanted to know. So let's quickly go to the topic today. The myth about drug abuse and addiction. Most of the time we have these false beliefs about addiction, and because I'm also drug counselor, I would like today to share this information. Please share this information to the family member who they might find value in understanding. Myth number one: overcome drug addiction is simple and it's just a matter of willpower. That is, people believe that you have just to have a strong willpower. I know people, they come to me, the guy doesn't have a strong willpower. You must just have this strong willpower. Let me tell you something. Exposing our brain with the drugs for long, it's actually alter our brain. And that make us to want it to have a powerful craving. So the more we use the drugs, the more it damages our brain. As a result, we have a powerful craving that majority of the time it overwhelms us to be able to overcome this craving. The craving become huge. You might have a strong willpower, but because of the craving, and the craving are the result of the brain damage because of using drugs long, it becomes very, very hard for you to stop drugs. So that is a myth, that you just have to have a strong willpower. Myth number two, that addicts have to hit the rock bottom before they can get better. Wow! Then if this is true, addicts have to hit the rock bottom before they can get better. If this is true, then everybody who reached the rock bottom found themselves on the street, they could have been clean. I had my own business. I had things going for me. I lost everything. I found myself in a graveyard. I live in a graveyard. That was the rock bottom. But I did not stop the first day I arrived there. So recovery can begin any time when individuals started. Recovery can begin any point in the addiction process, and the earlier the better. The longer the drug abuse continue, the stronger the addiction become. And that is harder for treatment. So don't wait for too long to intervene. If you spot somebody is using drugs right now, don't wait for too long for you to intervene and say, hey, when you reach the rock bottom, intervene as soon as possible. It's a myth that we have to reach the rock bottom before we stop. And myth number four, you can't force someone into treatment. They have to be one themselves. Wow, let me tell you something. Drugs are very, very nice. Majority of us, something has to force us. For me, it was winter. I was living in the street for 1.5 years. And I said to myself, next winter, I'm not going to be here. So winter time forced me. There must be something that will be able to force us to go to rehab. Treatment doesn't have to be voluntary to be successful. People who are pressured into treatment by their family, employee, or legal system are just as benefit to stay clean and enter the treatment. As they sober up, then they think clear. You can force people. You can apply pressure. And in fact, for my own opinion, I think the more pressure you apply for someone to stop drugs, in other way, to force it, to narrow for them the channel of getting and using drugs, the better for them for the treatment. So, in my own opinion, I think that there must be some kind of force. I'm about to lose my child. I'm about to lose my home. I'm about to lose my. So you can force somebody, and when you force it, when they clear, then they want the treatment. Does not mean that if we put this intervention and force people, the treatment won't be successful. No, it can't be successful. The last one, treatment just don't work. Some people. And even someone comes to me and tell me, what is the best rehab center? I must tell you something. All treatment work if you work it. All treatment work if you work it. There's thousands of treatment, but if you are willing to work the program, all program works. Recovery from addiction is a long process that often involves sit-back relapse. Relapse doesn't mean that the treatment is failed. Rather, it's signal of a setback, either by going back to the treatment, adjust the treatment approach, or starting aftercare. So some people sometimes went to these centers and the treatment, and then later on they come back and they relapse, and they come and say, oh no, the treatment doesn't work. No, you have to work the programs. Just believe me, all programs work, but you need to work the program for you to be able to stay clean. So the treatment works, all treatment works, but you need to work. In fact, let me tell you something. The treatment finished, but recover doesn't. You have to be in recovery for your rest of your life to stay clean for your rest of your life. So this is quickly 4 myths that I've put it together to help you to add value in your journey. If you know anybody struggling with addiction, please, or the family, please help them to understand or share the video so they can understand. Myth number one, overcome addiction is a matter of willpower. No, it's brain damage and they need help. Number 2, addiction have to hit the rock bottom before they can get better. Well, then that will be, we wouldn't have anybody on the street who are suffering from addiction, because the majority of people, I don't say a lot of people on the street is because of addiction, but I'm trying to say that some people who end up in the street because of the addiction, they're still on addiction. So it does not mean that the rock bottom does not guarantee us or guarantee someone who struggles with addiction to stay clean. You cannot force somebody into the treatment. They have to want themselves. Yes, you can apply. That's the myth. You can apply it and force them to want the treated. And myth number 4, treatment doesn't work. All treatment work if you are willing to work. Thank you very much for always coming back and watching my video, and I hope this video has helped you. And please, if you know somebody struggling with addiction, please send this message, this video to them, and let's see how we can help one another. God bless. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, hit that like button, share the video, leave the comment, and have the notification note down below so that you can be notified every time. God bless you until we meet again. Bye for now.